In the vast, cold emptiness of space, silence reigned. The void stretched out, an infinite ocean of darkness broken only by the distant glimmers of stars. Among them, one small, blue planet spun quietly in the endless night. Earth, a world seemingly insignificant in the grand scheme of the universe, home to a species that the galaxy had long dismissed as chaotic, emotional, and reckless. For centuries, the Galactic Confederation, an alliance of the most powerful alien species, had watched Earth with idle curiosity. They had observed humanity's wars, its struggles, and its rapid technological advancements, but they never once considered humans as anything more than a nuisance, a species too primitive to pose any real threat. They are nothing but children, the Xerian High Commander had often said, his voice filled with disdain, fumbling through the stars with their crude technology. They will never challenge us. The Confederation saw humans as emotional, wild, driven by impulses rather than logic, unlike the cold, calculated alien minds that ruled the galaxy. Humanity's conflicts, their endless wars, were seen as evidence of their inherent inferiority. The Confederation's vast fleets, their advanced weaponry, their dominance over the stars, it all seemed so far beyond the reach of Earth. And yet, there were whispers. Reports had begun to surface, small ripples in the vast ocean of space. Scouts and observation drones, sent to monitor Earth, returned with strange news. Human activity had slowed. Factories once bustling with industry had gone silent. Military bases had stopped transmitting. The skies above Earth, once filled with the chaotic hum of radio signals, had grown eerily quiet. "They are retreating," one of the alien observers noted. Perhaps they've reached the limit of their growth. The Confederation Council, gathered in their grand hall on the central planet of Xeria, laughed at the reports. The idea that humans could pose any kind of challenge was absurd. "Let them be," the Xerian High Commander said dismissively, waving a hand as if brushing away a minor inconvenience. "They are no threat to us." But not all were so sure. The Kriltar Dominion, a species known for their keen sense of military strategy, voiced their concerns. "No species just vanishes like this," hissed the Kriltar leader, his mandibles clicking in agitation. "They are planning something. We should act now, before they can become a threat." The High Commander scoffed. "What could they possibly do? They are no more than children playing with stones. Our fleets could destroy them in an instant." Despite the High Commander's arrogance, the Confederation agreed to send a reconnaissance fleet to investigate. It was a small task force, just 10 warships, but each one was armed with the most advanced technology the galaxy had ever seen. They believed it was more than enough to handle whatever primitive defenses Earth might have mustered. As the fleet approached the Sol system, everything seemed normal at first. The usual planetary bodies drifted in their orbits, the sun burning brightly at the center of it all. But something was off. Earth's orbit was empty. There were no defense satellites, no space stations, no signs of human presence. "Strange," one of the alien commanders muttered, scanning the planet below. "Where are they?" The silence was unsettling. The humans, known for their chaotic noise, had gone completely dark. The alien fleet began to scan the surface of Earth, expecting to find some trace of activity, but there was nothing. "It's as if they've simply vanished," another commander whispered, his voice tinged with confusion. But then, without warning, their systems began to fail. One by one, the alien ship's sensors went dark. Communications were jammed. Their advanced technology, the pride of the Confederation, was suddenly useless. "Impossible!" the Kriltar captain shouted, slamming a clawed fist against his console. No species has the capability to do this. And then, out of the blackness, the humans revealed themselves. The void shimmered, rippling like water disturbed by an unseen force. And from that shimmering darkness, human warships emerged. They had not been cloaked, no, this was something far beyond mere cloaking technology. It was as if the human ships had been hiding in plain sight, undetectable, invisible to even the most advanced alien sensors. The sight of them sent a wave of shock through the alien fleet. These were not the clumsy, crude vessels they had expected. No, these ships were sleek, black as the void, their hulls glinting with unknown alloys, bristling with weapons that looked far too advanced for a species the Confederation had dismissed as primitive. The alien commanders stared in disbelief. "What, is this?" one of them whispered, his voice barely audible. At the forefront of the human fleet was the flagship, the Black Tempest. It was massive, dwarfing even the largest of the Confederation's warships, its presence imposing, terrifying. It moved with a silent grace, a predator stalking its prey. And in that moment, the alien fleet, once so confident, faltered. A message crackled through the silence, transmitted directly to the alien ships. The voice was calm, controlled, but laced with an edge of cold fury. "You have underestimated us." And with that, the human fleet attacked. The Confederation's warships, so powerful, so technologically advanced, were not prepared for what came next. Human plasma cannons, railguns, and energy weapons tore through their shields with a precision and power that defied belief. Alien ships that had once dominated the stars were now crumbling, shattering under the relentless assault. Panic rippled through the alien ranks. They had never seen anything like this. The humans, these creatures they had mocked, dismissed, were tearing them apart. "They've neutralized our systems," one of the alien officers shouted, his voice trembling with fear. "How is this possible?" But the answer was all too clear. The humans had been preparing. While the Confederation had been watching from afar, arrogantly assuming their superiority, humanity had been evolving, adapting, learning from their countless wars and mistakes. They had used the Confederation's own arrogance against them. The battle was not a fight. It was a slaughter. Alien warships exploded one after the other, their debris scattering across the void like broken toys. And still, the humans pressed forward, relentless, unstoppable. The Kriltar Dominion, known for their ruthlessness in battle, tried to rally their forces. But it was no use. Human technology had outpaced theirs in ways they could not comprehend. Their weapons were useless, their ships outmaneuvered, their defenses shattered. As the alien fleet crumbled, the few survivors tried to flee. But the humans showed no mercy. One by one, they hunted down the fleeing vessels, their warships moving with a terrifying speed and precision that the Confederation had never seen before. "This can't be happening," whispered one of the alien captains, his voice filled with despair as his ship's hull began to crack under the relentless assault. "We are the greatest power in the galaxy, how could we lose to them?" But the answer was simple. The Galactic Confederation had grown complacent. They had underestimated the resilience, the ingenuity, and the sheer willpower of the human race. They had mocked humanity's chaos, their emotions, their wars, never realizing that it was precisely these traits that had made humanity so dangerous. In the end, only one ship remained, the flagship of the Xerian High Commander. It drifted, battered and broken, surrounded by the victorious human fleet. A final message was transmitted from the Black Tempest. The voice, calm and controlled, held no malice, only a cold certainty. Your reign is over. The galaxy is no longer yours to control. And with that, the final alien warship exploded, lighting up the darkness of space. The galaxy had changed. Word of the human victory spread rapidly, reaching every corner of the stars. Species that had once bowed to the Confederation now looked to Earth with a mixture of awe and fear. Humanity, once seen as weak, chaotic, and insignificant, had proven itself to be the most formidable force in the universe. But humanity did not seek to conquer. They did not crave domination or power. No, they offered something else: a future of unity, of peace, of cooperation. The humans had earned their place among the stars, and they were determined to lead with wisdom, not fear. As Earth's fleet returned home, the galaxy knew one thing for certain: humanity had risen, and the stars would never be the same again.